We are officially 1 month in on NBA 2K26, and today's build I want to talk to y'all about is the physical disruptive lockdown. Yes, it is time to talk about more builds with me, simply because now that we've seen that 2K doesn't want to make too many gameplay changes, it's time to actually make something that can stop those 7-4s, those 6'11s, those 6'10s, them sneaky 6'1 and 6'2 guards that are fading from the corner. And today, I also want to talk to y'all about min-maxing, meta, and what it is to make a overkill build. Hey, real quick before we hop into today's video, I am doing a giveaway. Yes, I am giving away an Astro A20X headset. What I need you to do is click the first link inside the comment section or the description and go ahead and let me know which one that you want and leave your IG in the comment section as well. Let's get into the video. So let's talk about the elephant in the room, man. I got a small forward build here, physical disruptive lockdown. This is my build. As you can see, I am moving the jaw. The height is 6'7", the weight is 218, and the wingspan is 7'1". Now, of course, when I say overkill build, that's because of this right here. I have a 85 strength on a 6'7" build. When I mean this man right here is massive, he gets so many bumps, so many small guards get scared because when I'm trailing them or when I'm, riding their hip up the court, and yes, I'm playing full court defense with this build. When I'm on their hip up court, they don't know if they're going to run out of bounds because there's so many bump animations. They're losing so many adrenaline and their stamina is getting depleted insanely. Now, of course, I know you're probably like, bro, you do not need 87 block on a 6'7". Have you jumped at a 7'4" lately? Have you jumped at a 7'1" with deep bomber lately? Have you jumped at a 6'2" or 6'1" build fading to the corner or fading around the screen? Have you? Well, if you have, you might notice that you rarely get a contest, and if you do, it doesn't stop them from greening. But with this build, oh my goodness, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, the block animations, the high flying denier, the disruptiveness of this build, it's literally in the name, physical disruptive lockdown. I disrupt everything that's going on. And not only that, yes, the build will have 99 still eventually, but for right now, 94 is all that I need, simply because all I am playing is lanes. I'm not really on ball too much. I'm still learning the whole on ball when a person is stopping and everything like that, because so many point guards have different dribble styles, and of course they hide behind those screens, so I don't want to reach and get out of place so that I can't contest the shot. Because remember, you reach one time in 2K, either you're going to get a foul or you're going to be out to play because these guards are super fast. Now, I know you guys are probably wondering why only a 81 3-point shot. That's all that you need. I'm just going to be completely honest with you. With the way that tempo shooting is in NBA 2K26, I don't see 2K changing the way that it's set up. But I can tell you right now, no dip with tempo shooting, you can't miss. You literally can't miss. It's the quickest shot in the game. Nobody can contest you. And it's only about you flicking down and up while you're holding L2. It's super easy. Obviously, I'm going to be showing you guys clips in a second. I went 7 for 10 from 3 in my second game with this build. That's how insane tempo shooting and no dip is. Obviously, everybody wants to know, oh, well, where are you going to go with your cap breakers? It's not hard to tell. Obviously, it's going to be a 99 steal. Obviously, it's going to be a higher interior defense. It's going to go into defensive rebound. And I will have to say, eventually, if I do decide to become a better finisher, I can obviously put my drive and dunk up. And I could probably always put my pass accuracy up. My pass accuracy is probably going to be the second thing that I put up after my 99 steal and my interior defense. Once I get my defense on a maxed out scale, then I'll go to the pass accuracy. If I'm being honest with everybody, I have a very low pass accuracy, and I'm not one of those people who try to kick the ball back to the ball handler when I get it in the corner and my shot is not there. I wait, I throw a fake pass, and either or, the big who was setting the screen for the guard, and when the guard kicked it to me, the big is probably cutting down. I'll probably hit the big off the slip. So there's a lot of different, revolving things within the offense that you can go for. Now, also vertical, again, if I do decide to make this build somewhat of a rebounder, because we do get a shit ton of cat breakers, if I do try to make it a rebounder with the defensive rebound, because, most of the time I'm probably going to be on a 5 out, and I got to guard the guard, and I don't want the guard to get a rebound, I might put that up with my vertical. But it all depends on the next 30 games with this build. That's what it'll actually span on, right? Now, let me go ahead and show you all the badges so far. The badges so far, obviously, Challengers on Legend. What do we even got to talk about? Do we have to talk about anything else? Challenger on Legend. Obviously, Interceptor will be on Legend. Pick Dodger is currently on Hall of Fame, which I could take that to Legend if I would like. Set Shot Specialist is on Silver, which means guess what? Is easily going to Hall of Fame. Easily, bro. All right, now obviously let me go ahead and take that off real fast, because I want to show y'all what actually is on here right now. Also, Deadeye is only on bronze, which it could go to gold. Don't have lightning launch until I get speed with ball up. Posterizer don't need it. Shifty Shooter is on bronze. That means I can get that to gold if I would like to do moving shots. On Ball Menace, Jesus, Hall of Fame. Literally can get it to Legend with one max plus one. Glove is currently on gold, and obviously we all know where that's gonna go. Rebound Chaser, I'm still deciding if I want to actually go heavy on that. Don't have strong handle just yet, but the tier 2 badges, these are the ones that really like changed my view on things. Immovable Enforcer, I put that on Legend, y'all. Legend. I know I told y'all, overkill build. That's what I wanted to create. I wanted to create a overkill build. All right. Now, also, High Flying Denier is currently on bronze, and obviously I'm gonna just let y'all know now, I'm not sure if I want to go with the defensive specialist to then get this on gold, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be one of those people who actually, like, I guess you could say, swap things out, because you can go High Flying Denier on gold, but then I would be messing with my Immovable Enforcer. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I could go Immovable Enforcer on Hall of Fame, but honestly, I don't know if I want to do that. So I may try to do the defensive one, which I heard is a killer. I heard that the defensive build specialization is just out of pocket. It is out of pocket. Everyone knows that this is the hardest one to get. The hardest one to get. 400 steals or 400 blocks. That is crazy. You can't get 200 steals and 200 blocks and be done. Nope, you got to get 400 of one. Now, back to the badges. Box Out Beast, like I said, I'm not sure if I will be one of those people that are going to come down and help out the bigs for, those little, oh man, we're going up against 274s or 374s. I don't know if I'm going to be that guy. But what I do know is Hall of Fame brick wall on an off-ball screener, that might be a little bit of my game. I might have to add that to my build. Also, Paint Patroller is maxed at bronze, which means I will be taking that to silver all the time, simply because I know that guards are going to be cutting and stuff like that. So I know for sure, like, if they get around the screen and they know that I'm running them off the 3-point line, they're going to keep going wide and then run to the rim. And all I'm going to do is flick my stick straight to the rim from where I am so that I can meet them there. And, I'll be able to, contest better shots. Anything else? Slippery off ball, obviously. I'm probably going to put that on like Clutch Gene or whatever the case may be. Also, off ball pest will be Legend. I'm holding you. I'm definitely holding you. You're cooked. All right. Now, obviously, the first badge elevator that I used for season 1 was for Challenger. Just to let y'all know, this is my second creation, which means this is my second I'm sorry, my first build on Rebirth. All right, so let me just go ahead and tell you what I'm talking about real quick. So obviously you can see that it says build a build at 90, build a build at 95, 2 builds at 95. This is my second build. So I will be getting the Hall of Fame Rebirth, and obviously it's only worth 10,000 VC. I'm spending almost 300K to get them up there, which is insane. But I also have another build that I'm working on. So, you know, I don't know. But I also wanted to show you guys some other lock builds that a lot of people talk about when we talk about min-maxing and meta. So if you've never seen this before, this is an easy way to go in and actually look over other people's builds and actually get a general idea of the consensus of what works and what doesn't. Obviously, you know, it's always to players, I guess, play style and stuff like that. But if you go into any mode, whatever the case may be, they have season rankings, they have stat leaders, all of that, right? So let me go ahead and go down to somebody's build. So this person is a diamond tier with 464 games, right? Now, when you view their player card, they are 6'6", which of course I have a 6'7", but you can tell that they know what overkill is, but they also wanted to make sure that they were a good finisher. They have an 85 driving dunk, 83 three-pointer. Not many people, you know, go higher into the 80s unless they are, again, trying to shoot from the hash. Now, they have a 98 perimeter defense. They currently have a 91 steal. They have a 78 block. They have a 60 interior. Obviously, this build was built to go ahead and go get those rebounds for ones. This is a 93 speed, a 92 agility. That strength is a little bit lower. It's not overkill like I would, but they do have an 80 vertical to match that driving dunk. So here we have a diamond player named Dane Leasy Jr. Their player card, obviously, edge enforcing lob threat, something a little bit different, but as you can see, they have a 99 perimeter, a 90 steal, a 80 block, a 65 interior, high on the speed, 93 speed, 87 agility, higher on the strength with a 78, and only a 63 vertical. Obviously, you can tell that they went in and sacrificed a little bit of their shooting for offensive and defensive rebounding to go ahead and help out on those boards when you got a crash. 48 pass accuracy. Not really much that you need in a half court setting, especially if you're only playing threes in improving grounds. But you can see they went with an 80 driving dunk and a 83 standing dunk. They want to make sure that when they go backdoor, they always is going to get a great animation for themselves. All right, now let's talk about the last build on this video. This person is a diamond player in Proving Grounds as well, named It's J-Way. Let's go ahead and take a look at their player card. We are looking at a 99 perimeter, 95 steal, 78 block, 60 interior, a 91 speed, 89 agility, and an 84 vertical with a 75 strength. And they are a clamp thief at 6'7", 195. Now, again, when we talk about being a lock, you have to sacrifice something. They only have a 65 pass accuracy and, again, a 83 pointer with a 77 midi and only a 80 driving dunk, and their standing dunk is currently 57 without cab breakers. So again, if you want to be a lock, you are going to have to sacrifice something. And I can tell you right now, I feel like with me making this overkill build, I feel like the sacrifices that I made are more than enough, but I'm still serviceable. And I can tell you right now from the clips that you guys have seen throughout this video, yeah, he's pretty serviceable. But again, it's all about who you are as a player. If you're actually, you know, pretty good at the game is really, really easy to play this year. And I believe that this lock can be tinkered with a little bit to your liking. If you don't want to have too much of a higher steal and you're fine with Hall of Fame steal badges, then by all means, go somewhere else with it. But remember, cab breakers are a thing. So if you feel like you still want to go overkill, like, let this build right here be the map for you. Because again, you could cab breaker a lot of different things and make your build into its own little mode. Okay. So with that being said, if you enjoyed the video, definitely make sure that you guys hit that like button. I will see y'all in the next one. And don't forget, I'm doing the giveaway. You might want to run it back to the beginning so you can go ahead and get the details on the giveaway if you want to win a Astro A20X headset. All right, y'all. Peace.
King Carter, King Carter, King Carter, I bow. King Carter, King Carter, King Carter, I bow. King Carter.